On Crimewatch tonight, a bogus photographer preys on unsuspecting girls. What motorists are to do when they see an emergency vehicle on the road.
Hi, I'm ASP Jessica Ang, and welcome to another episode of Crimewatch. In their quest for beauty and success, some young girls have fallen prey to the luring of deceitful adults. These are sex predators seeking to satisfy their lust at the expense of young people they exploit. Our first story features how the police brought a sex predator to justice.
The following case was handled by investigating officer Fami.
There was an online casting call for fashion models.
And you responded?
Yeah. I always wanted to be a model or an actress. So when I saw the casting call, I was like, why not just give it a go?
Was that how you met him?
Yes, that's good. Okay, there's one there. Brilliant.
In the dark of night, at the stairwell of a multi-story car park, something depraved happened.
Look at the moon there. Yes, this is a very good pose. Amazing, Julie. Say, did anybody tell you before that you are really beautiful?
Why do you ask?
Well, because you're gorgeous, and gorgeous women like you have men dying to worship you. And you know what? I'll make you famous through my photos. Okay, hold on for a while. So I need you to put these on. Okay? Put this on, and I'll make you famous.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Yes. Okay, show me your back. All right, I like that. Okay, that's good.
What did he do?
He just took photos of me.
With a camera and light?
No, just a camera phone. And he said that he was going to pay me for the shoot.
How much?
$600.
Did you receive the money?
No. If I knew he was not going to pay me, I wouldn't have done it. I have his number here.
A check with Singapore Telecommunications confirmed that the number belonged to a prepaid SIM card. The card was bought by someone holding a foreign passport, and it wasn't Dave. A person would need to produce an identity card or passport when purchasing a prepaid SIM card. Assuming Dave is a Singaporean, he could have acquired his card from illegal sources.
Side. Okay.
21-year-old Clara Lee encountered a similar experience when she responded to an online ad for fashion models. Again, the photography session took place on a stairwell with a handphone camera.
Yeah, hold on to your hair.
He told me how beautiful I was and how much he wanted to take pictures of me.
What else did he do?
He called me the next day to go for more training to be a social escort. He said he'd pay me $700 for the session.
Wow. Show me what you got. Not bad at all. Drop it down gently. Yeah. Must smile a bit lah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like that. Like that.
He called me the next day to ask me to go for more training.
What sort of training?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Why not? Hey, Clara, listen. Can't you see I'm trying to train you for bigger and better things to come?
Where's the money you promised?
Like I said, I will pay you.
I don't believe you.
Look, Clara, are you trying to be nasty with me? Because if you are, I can also be nasty with you. Remember, I have all the photos. And if you don't behave and do what I tell you, the world will see your photos on the internet. How about that? You think about that?
Frightened, Clara felt that she had no choice but to accede to Dave's demand of meeting him for training sessions.
Just stay here and wait for me.
Be careful.
However, this time round, she took precautions. Instead of going alone, Clara brought along a friend.
Hey, I knew you'd come. So, you ready for your training?
Can we agree on something first?
Like what?
You delete all the photos and I don't ask you for money.
Why, my dear, would I want to do a thing like that? Delete all your pretty photos.
Please, Dave, please, just delete them all.
Okay, all right. Let me think about it. We'll see how you perform during the training, okay? What's that? Let me see. Do you call the police?
No, I didn't.
Then what is this?
This is nothing.
Bullshit! You will regret this.
I'm scared of what he might do to me. He really thought I'd call the police.
I'm sorry for what had happened. Don't worry, we'll do all we can to arrest the culprit.
Thank you.
We have 2 cases involving the same suspects, having the same name and the same modus operandi.
Sounds like it could be the same person.
And he resorted to criminal intimidation to get what he wants from the girls.
After the break, find out how the police track down the sex predator.
Hello, Clara.
Hey.
Thanks for coming.
Hi.
Hi.
Don't worry. Talk to him. Ask him to meet.
From the girls' statements, the police were quite sure they were dealing with the same suspect. Of the 2 girls, only Clara agreed to help the police track down the sex predator.
Hello?
Dave? This is Clara.
Clara? What do you want?
Dave, I was thinking, I'd like to have that further training.
Huh? You want that now?
Yes, now. Can we meet?
You must have suspected something.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Clara. Thanks for trying.
Looks like we have to pay Dave a visit. Clara, have you ever been to his place?
No, he only brought me to some hotel.
Hotel? Won't that mean that he needs IC to check in?
Yep.
Hello, you're from the police? I'm Io Fahmi, this is Io Fadli. We are conducting an investigation. Can we take a look at your register, please?
Sure. Follow me.
Thank you.
Yeah, sir. I'm afraid that I don't see any David or Dave checking on the New Year Eve.
Will we take a look at the records, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Can we take a look at the CCTV recordings?
Yeah, sure. No problem. In a minute.
Stop, hold it there.
Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, okay.
Do you know who this man is?
Tang Eng Hua. He is a regular customer. Playboy. This guy is a playboy.
Can we confirm if he was here on the 31st December?
Give me a minute. Let me take a look. Yeah, Tan Eng Hua. Yes. He checked in December of 31st. Yes.
Tan Eng Hua. I know that name.
You arrested him before?
We were investigating for a case of cheating.
Benedict Ho was a recent complainant in an alleged cheating case where Tan Eng Hua was the accused person.
Thanks for coming.
In August of 2009, Benedict sought a loan from Eng Hua. Though Eng Hua had claimed bankruptcy, he nevertheless agreed to the loan. The loan was conditional upon Benedict paying some money in faith to a friend of Eng Hua over a period of time. This friend was supposed to be the provider of the loan money. However, it was later found out that this friend did not exist. For requesting a loan of $8,540, Benedict found himself giving away $4,300. Eng Hua was alleged and later found to have kept the money collected from Benedict.
I thought he was a friend, someone I could trust. But in the end, he cheated me.
Could you tell us more about his habits and favorite hangouts?
According to Benedict, Eng Hua enjoyed hanging out at coffee shops and pubs. This piece of information was useful. While Eng Hua's address showed he was residing in Chai Chi, he had not been home for a substantial period of time.
Good evening, gentlemen. This is our bogus photographer. His name is Tan Eng Wah, also known as Dave, or even Robin. He's male Chinese, 35 years old. Last known address is at Chai Chi. He's wanted by us for a case of cheating and criminal intimidation. We received info from Intel that he's always hanging around at this coffee shop at Kitchener Road. Okay, we're going to conduct an ambush and have him arrested.
Intelligence reverted as to where the suspect might be on the 2nd of February, and I.O. Fahmi and his men were on standby.
This is Fox 2. Target spotted, over.
Is he alone, over?
Positive. Do we move in, over?
Negative, negative. Wait for my signal. I repeat, do not move in yet.
Roger.
The intention was to let the suspect settle down to avert chances of him running away.
Police, under arrest.
What did I do?
Tan Eng Wah, you're under arrest for cheating and criminal intimidation.
Hey, what did I do, man? Hey!
As part of the investigations, Tan Eng Wah brought the police to his flat.
Can you tell me where's the phone camera? Over here. Here, come. So where's the camera phone? Can you show it to me? This one?
Right here, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
There, the officers found 27 DVDs. They were obscene and without proper censorship labels.
Pornographic DVDs.
You check, you find out.
Huh? We're going to seize all that. Okay.
A blue notebook was also found. In it were names of women with their contact details and some descriptions. There were altogether 60 names in his blue notebook. Ginny and Clara weren't the only girls cheated by Tan Eng Wah. There were 14 others who had believed he was a professional photographer. To confirm that he was indeed the man who had cheated the young girls, an ID parade was carried out.
That's him. He's the one.
You sure?
Yes. I'm sure.
Number 6, one step forward.
That's Dave, number 5.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Number 5, one step forward.
All the girls cheated identified Tan Eng Wah to be the bogus photographer.
Number 3, one step forward.
Number 4, he's the one.
Number 4, correct?
Yes.
Number 4, one step forward.
Tan Eng Wah was convicted of 13 counts of cheating, 2 counts of criminal intimidation, 1 count of possession of films without a license, 1 count of possession of obscene films, and 1 count of insulting the modesty of a woman. He was found guilty on all charges and was sentenced to a total of 4 years imprisonment. Young persons should be wary when responding to advertisements for models. Precautions must be taken to ensure the photographer is a genuine one. Before meeting up with a photographer or modeling agency, it is best to perform a background check to find out more about them. It is also advisable to ask to see the photographer's credentials and portfolios. Refrain from meeting the photographer or modeling agency alone. Finally, do not review any personal information unless all checks have confirmed the photographer or modeling agency is not a bogus one. If you come across a bogus photographer or modeling agency, please report to the police immediately. After the break, find out why it is important to give way to emergency vehicles. The emergency ambulance team provides pre-hospital care to accident victims and patients in critical condition. When attending to a life and death situation, time is of the essence. The team needs to be at the incident site within the shortest possible time. For the first 6 months of 2010, SCDF Emergency Ambulance Service responded to a total of 59,295 emergency ambulance calls. This is an increase of 3,695 calls or 6.6% over the 55,600 calls for the same period last year. It's an offence for motorists not to give way to emergency vehicles. In our next story, you will see a scenario of what might happen when a car obstructs an ambulance on emergency call.
36-year-old Alice Wee lives with her mother. Everything was normal until...
Come on. Mom, hurry! I'm in pain. What happened? Mom, 你怎么样了？好痛啊，好痛啊！痛啊！
Immediately, Alice calls for an ambulance.
Hello, 995, Sergeant Jermaine speaking. How can I help you?
I need an ambulance. My mother has chest pain. She needs an ambulance now.
How may I address you, ma'am?
Alice Wee.
Okay, can I have your address, please?
Block 60, Lorong 4, Toa Payoh. 27.
The operator keys the caller's address and details into the communication system. After that, he dispatches an ambulance to the location.
Let's call Tanah Alpha to Lorong 4, Toa Payoh.
Station 15, dispatch Alpha 151, Alpha 151 to Toa Payoh, Lorong 4, Block 60.
Miss Wee, ambulance on the way. I need to ask you a few questions. What's your mother's age?
64.
Is she able to talk?
Yes, but very weak.
Does she have any difficulty breathing?
Yes, she's having chest pain.
All right, keep her calm and relaxed. Paramedic will be in touch with you, okay?
Information on the location and nature of the emergency are swiftly relayed to the ambulance crew. On the way to the emergency site, the paramedic maintains contact with the patient.
Hello, Miss Alice Wee. I'm paramedic Wendy. How's your mother? Not so good. She may have a heart attack. Can you please hurry? Okay, ma'am. We're already on the way there. Meanwhile, we just keep by her side, keep her awake. We'll be there very soon.
A life is hanging by a thread and time is ticking away. The ambulance crew know they must stay calm and tackle the challenges as they come. The crew also trusts the motorists to give way. But this doesn't always happen. Every ambulance is fitted with a video camera. This is to make a video recording of a vehicle that might hog and obstruct. The recording may be submitted as evidence against the errant driver. Some precious minutes were lost. In some situations, this could result in a loss of life.
Hello, ma'am. This is paramedic Wendy again. How's your mother? Same. Not so good. When are you getting here? Okay, we'll be there really soon, okay? Call for ambulance. My mother's unconscious. Okay, ma'am, let me check the patient first. Wearing our shoe in. You're late. Hello, hello, ma'am.
How long has she been unconscious?
A few minutes already, I don't know.
Neither pulse nor respiration could be detected. In the absence of a medical doctor, the paramedic must stay collected and decide what to do next.
One, two, three.
Insert oral airway.
An automated external defibrillator had to be used to administer regulated shocks to revive the patient's heart.
Giving shock, stand clear. Shock. Check for pulse. Check for breathing. Pulse breathing present, 100% O2, no SpO2. Pack the equipment we are loading. Ma'am, we managed to revive the patient. We're sending the patient to the hospital. Yeah, okay. Bring along IC. 2, 3.
Fortunately, despite the delays, the paramedics managed to save Madam Lee. Once resuscitated, she was immediately taken to the hospital, where she was given further medical treatment.
In 2009, 19 motorists have been summoned for not giving way to emergency vehicles. Failure to give way to emergency vehicles on call is an offence that carries a composition fine of up to $160 and 4 demerit points. If convicted, motorists can be fined up to $1,000 or jailed for up to 3 months. Subsequent or repeat offenders may be fined up to $2,000 or jailed for up to 6 months. Depending on the severity of the situation, the offender may also be disqualified from driving. Emergency vehicles such as fire engines, ambulances, police vehicles on call must be given priority to move ahead quickly and safely. If you hear the sirens of these vehicles, you must get out of the way. Give way by pulling to the side or slowing down to allow free passage to them. Do not attempt to gain an advantage over the emergency vehicle. If you are stuck in rather heavy traffic and there is an emergency vehicle behind you, try and change lanes safely, usually keeping to the left. If you are the vehicle on the left lane, provide space by slowing down to allow the vehicle giving way to join your lane, clearing a smooth path for the emergency vehicles. Do not hog the lane and obstruct any emergency vehicle. Remember, your actions can make a difference in saving a life or property. I'm with Staff Sergeant Siti Fatima from the Traffic Police. So what advice do you have for motorists when they encounter emergency vehicles on the road?
Every motorist must give way to emergency vehicles like ambulances when such vehicles indicate that they are responding to emergency situations. Every second counts. Time saved means life saved. Do your part as you never know when that life would be yours.
We have come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. If you have any feedback, do feel free to drop us an email. I'm ASP Jessica Ang, signing off.